Hey guys, Deathscyp here from YCG, your casual gamers. So in this episode we'll be covering Event Dispatcher. It's a quick and easy way to communicate between a blueprint inside your level to your level blueprint. So we're going to fire up this event and our level blueprint over here through the blueprint inside here. And once you're done, I dragged already the blueprint over here. Once you're going to go inside, you're going to be able to see you've achieved level blueprint communication. And it's going to fire up as long as you go inside the box. So let's get started. Alright, so in Season 2, well, we're going to need to start, we're going to need a actual blueprint class called Actor. We'll call it Event Dispatcher. Enter. And double click inside. So in the viewport, all you're going to need is a box collision that we have over here. And we're going to call it Sand BP Level Bp Comm. Enter. Compile and save. And now inside the event graph, we're gonna right click here, add event on actor component begin overlap. Now what we're gonna do over here is we're gonna cast to, well, we can do it from here. Look what we're going to do here. We're going to cast to first person character, get player character, and here we're going to promote it to variable, call it my character. There you go. It's very important to do this part at the beginning of I won't stretch this enough. That way you can just grab the variable over here. It's a lot cleaner. So now the first thing you're going to check when you interact with the box is that the character is interacting with it and not anything else. So other actor, we're going to drag this out and get equal, and then connect those two together and branch it. So Alt B and left click to make the branch like that. And now if the condition is true, then you want to send a message to the level blueprint to activate an event. So that's going to be the event dispatcher's job. So you're going to click here, add a new one, call it Level BP Communication. Enter. And we're just going to drag it out, and you're going to go on call. So if it's true, then it's going to call the level blueprint communication event that we just did. But the event doesn't exist yet. We just need to create it. So now this is going to send a message out, and the level blueprint is going to catch this message. And this is how we're going to do it. Save everything, compile. You can exit out there. We don't need this blueprint anymore. And now we're going to drag this inside our scene like this. And maybe make it a little bigger so that you have a nice area that you can interact with. Now inside the level blueprint, I'm working with level streaming. So whatever is your level, go inside the level blueprint. For me, is going to be a sub-level factory editor 2.1. But this, if you only have one level, it's going to be straight off the bat over here. So now I'm going to go inside here. Now on the event begin play, you're going to need to bind your event that you just created. And to do so, having this selected, you're going to be able to make a reference inside your level blueprint. So make sure you select it, go inside the level blueprint, and you're going to create reference. And now to keep my programs clean, what I do is I put it here, and I'm going to make two custom events. And you're going to understand really easily why I do that. It's going to be called bind event -1. And from here you're going to bind the event that you just created to this. The event is called bind level blueprint communication, like that. And you're going to do this like this. So this is going to bind the event, and you're going to make a new custom event and call it fire level blueprint communication, like this. And you see that little red square over here? You're going to need to connect those two together. And you see, this is why I like to do this. I have the first event over here that's going to bind the event. Because if I put the binding over here, which I can do this like this. I can drag those two up here. But what's going to happen is, let's say I have one here, I have one here, and I have another one further down the line. They're all going to have that huge wire that connects them back to this. And it's not going to be very clear where your event is. And if you have like 5 of those, or 10, inside your same level, it's going to get pretty crowded fast, and when you come back to the program, you won't know what you're doing. So that's why I teach you the real easy fix right away, is just bind them like this with another custom event. That way you know exactly where it is. I can just do this over here and make a print string to finish up. You've achieved level BP communication. Alright, this. So now I can just drag this over here, grab this, and call it Level Bp Comm. It'd be very easy for me to just catalog it this way. And here I can just drag this higher. If I have another event to bind, I don't need to worry about this. I'm just going to go drag out of this and call bind event -1. That's it. And you're done. So now this is going to fire this. That's going to bind your event. And then when you reach the level, the blueprint that you just set inside the level, you're going to fire up the event. So now let's try it out. Save everything first. So I click play. Now walk towards. You're going to see you've achieved level blueprint communication. And it was that simple. Mind you, we could have used this in any other way. I used the box collision, but you could have used a line trace. You could have used an activation on when you press an interaction key. But just to make it quite simple, I did it with a box collision. In the next episode, we're actually going to be building this over here. The line over here is going to become all green, like you see on screen. And episode after that, we're going to use the event dispatcher again to open up the door, like you see over here as well. And it's going to be only for followers, the next episode, because there's a lot of the material we created together that we're going to be needing to create the next 2 parts of our Season 2 Deathscyp Factory. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this. Have a great day, and see you next time.